Hey y'all, it is cold out today, like pretty sure wind chills blow freezing. But we are behind on getting our pigs a good winter shelter. They have their summer shelter that keeps them mostly dry, but I noticed this morning they were shivering a little bit, so I'm going to go ahead and build them something more substantial that we can put hay in that'll actually help hold like some bedding and like a roof to help keep them a little bit warmer. I'm not 100% sure yet what I'm going to build it out of. I'm still kind of inventorying what I have for scraps laying around. I've considered building it out of pallets and just kind of nailing pallets together and then putting some metal roofing over it. And that's what I'm leaning towards right now, but I'm not sold on that yet. I just want to kind of inventory what I have and figure it out. So anyway, y'all come along. We're going to build something probably somewhat haphazardly. It's not going to look very cool, but it's going to be very functional. So my motto is function over form most of the time. So especially when I'm dealing with the farm animals and stuff like that and with what I have to work with. So we're not going to have any money invested in this thing other than the nails that I'm going to use, the fasteners. So because everything is just scrap that we've collected from job sites or demo things, pallets from hauling materials in, or like feed and stuff like that. So anyway, we're going to build something. All right, y'all. Pallets. We're going to build it out of pallets, and the roof is not going to be sloped, but it'll be sloped when we put it in there because of the slope of the land, of the ground rather. I've got 6 pallets, so I can basically do 2 pallets, 2 pallets, 2 pallets with an open front. Then we can put hay in there for them, put a roof on it, and that'll make it much warmer for these guys this winter. So that's what our plan is going to be. So let's get started on this. All right, y'all. I found a 15-foot long 2x4 that it was an old form board from where I poured some concrete. So I'm going to use that to secure these pallets together. And this is not something I've really done before, is build something out of pallets. At least not that I can remember. I may have, but I don't remember. Other than making the little pig in our farrowing stall when we made the barricade out of pallets. But we've had to lower our camera down on the tripod because I was afraid the wind's going to blow it over because it is windy and cold today. So anyway, but we're going to nail these together. Never done it before, but I feel certain it'll work just fine. Well, here's the really ugly pig house. I'm going to put another 2x6 across the front. I told you it wasn't going to be pretty. That's my disclaimer. But I basically just need something to hold their bedding in place, which is going to be hay, and help cut down on the wind, and they're going to be fine. There's like, what, 12 of them in there? 10 or 12?
12 or 13 or 14.
12 or 13 or 14. We don't even know. We'll have to do a head count on them. But there's going to be plenty of pigs in there. They all pile on top of each other and just pile up and stay warm. But this will keep their bedding in place, keep the wind off of them, and that'll help them out a whole lot. Okay, bub, let's put that on here.
On the top of the front?
Just going to put it across the, we don't need to go across the front, yeah, like that. And this is not a very super secure structure. It doesn't matter how secure I build something, it seems like the pigs tear it up. So I'm just kind of, like I said, haphazardly throwing this together, and it's going to work out just fine for these things. It's going to be what it is. And they will appreciate it.
Cecil likes it.
Sure he does. Alright, so it might fall apart before we ever get it in there. But probably not.
becomes quiet. They like to pass around and just make noise.
Alright, that worked well. That's falling apart yet. Now we're going to have to go in here by hand and reposition it. So we're going to set the camera back up on the outside and try to get a good angle where you can see, but we definitely don't want the camera in there with the pigs. So here we go. Alright, get this chain off of here. Grab that one first.
This one?
Yep.
Gotta get it, push it through there. Try not to get it.
Try not to get shocked. I do have rubber boots on, so hopefully I won't get shocked. Alright, okay. It's alright.
I don't know if you want it.
They're farming chains. Alright. You want it?
Yeah.
Okay. So, alright, we're not going to have to do a roof because this is going to be tall enough for that roof is going to work.
Yep.
So what we're going to do, Jack, is we're going to turn it clockwise.
Okay.
Like 90 degrees. And then go and slide it under here, okay?
Alright.
Are you ready?
Figure out.
It's going to be way heavier on this back side. I might have to get farther back.
Yeah, I
Or
got
will anyway.
my hand.
Yeah, alright. There we go. Wow, it's super slippery in here.
Yeah, look.
I wouldn't even call it greasy.
Hey, you want me on that end?
Okay, we've finally got camera batteries changed. I had to send them in to get one, and then it was dead, so now we have a third battery. So we are going to put this hay in here, and I bet these pigs are going to absolutely love it. Jack will go in there and cut that open. Right now they're eating. They're eating out of my makeshift feed troughs for them, which are actually working. So more scraps I've rounded up at job sites, but anyway, they're not even going to go look at their new house yet. They're just going to stand here and eat. All these pigs. Let's see, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 big ones and 4 little ones. So we have 11 in here.
Okay.
Yeah. I think that'll make them a nice little bed, don't you?
Yeah, I think it will. As long as you don't push it all out.
I mean, I'm sure they'll root some of it out, but for the most part, it'll stay in, I think. That's a lot like the first pig house we built, just not as pretty.
Yeah.
It actually doesn't look so ugly up under this ugly roof.
No, it looks like it was made.
So.
It looks like you built it all at the same time.
Yeah, it does. All out of scraps.
Yep.
Well, I really thought they would be all curious and run up in there and checking things out, but they are not interested. But that's okay. Hey, Ginger. That's going to be our brood sow. That's Ginger. That's the one he's petting right now. She's a very tame sow. Or gilt, I should say. She's not a sow yet. Look how fat she is.
Nice and round.
Happy little pigs. And then the other one you said that you like is your favorite, second favorite?
This one. She's got the same color red.
Yeah, but
That's
she's
her.
more skittish though.
Yep. She's just always been real tame.
Yeah, she is. She's a good piggy.
This one, right? She was really skittish.
Hey,
Look
Ginger.
how fat their bellies are.
Hey, Ginger. Yeah.
He's funny, this little guy.
Yeah, he is.
Look how fat his belly is.
See.
It looks like he ate a basketball.
Is that one going to check out the new hay? Oh, look. No,
What is that?
they don't
Oh
care.
no, I just want to eat the food.
Well, that's kind of very anticlimactic there. I thought they would be all excited to go check out their new pen, their new house, I should say. Oh, we have some interest. He's like, well, that's nice and soft and dry, and
Some bugs in it.
now we could put some DE in there.
Yeah.
I guess he approves. That one seems to be content in there. Well, I figured they would be all excited and be all up in there, roughhousing around and rooting and throwing hay like a bunch of crazies, but they're just going to mill around and be calm. We put our other pig that we were raising for meat in the cooler yesterday, so that allows Mr. Pig, over here, our boar, it gives him the freedom to be out here or outside rather. Let's see if I can get him here. He's right there, sniffing this bit. Hopefully we don't have any issues with pigs getting through the gate right here. To my knowledge, no one is cycling yet, so we shouldn't have any issues. We'll just have to keep an eye on that, Jack, make sure they don't try to root under it and stuff.
We had separated the mama from the babies like this.
Yeah.
And it held up, so hopefully.
Yeah, but the mama was probably relieved.
Yeah,
And the babies weren't strong as Mr. Pig. Well, I guess that's going to wrap up this video. I'm going to go in here and maybe have some hot cocoa. If I can talk Emma into making me some. That's all the pigs. That's the pig house. And that's what we did today.